The world is really missing a wonderfully, very greatly required awareness about a marvelous sensation, sensitivity like that of vision or hearing, the sensitivity to the inner body, which is almost all the time functioning, perhaps except in deep sleep. It is also all the time functioning like the visual and the spatial and the auditory sense linkages by which we are able to move around on the surface of planet Earth. Of course, the requirement of this sensitivity, which the world of science seem to know a lot and have done a lot of research, is called proprioception. Proprioception. The child takes the time of proprioceptive development to turn around, to sit down, to crawl, and finally to stand, and then to do the bicycle, then to learn the art of drawing and painting and minute craftwork and so on. It is deeper than respiration, so it is very difficult to get direct access to that quickly. Every sound that you hear, for example, or every sight, it is correspondingly energy represented within the entire proprioceptive domain. Like if you suddenly see a light, somewhat it is represented in a graphic screen in the form of a wave, or as you see in Windows media player, that circulating energy depending upon the volume and so on. The entire body is getting that lighting driven by the brain and the spinal cord and the autonomic nervous system. Wonder. If you hear a sound, for example, a song, exactly like that you see in the bar diagram, and in three-dimensional way, if that bars spread around from the spinal cord of the body, it is exactly like that, the inner energy generation. All this you can know if you practice proprioception. You can refer to books or many internet sites and develop your perception and try to translate that perception into attempts to identify that. Then you will know the wonder of your own sound too. Imagine you generate a sound and you can feel the energy waves, energy bar diagrams generated by the engines of the neuronal assemblage. And if you can control that neuronal firing of bar diagrams across the body, then you can generate sound accordingly, and through your own sounding you can play around with the energy fields of the body. And the chanting of form, so-called chanting of form, is precisely for that. So understand the way the engine of that works. That's what I am trying to suggest to you by so-called promoting, repositioning the wonderful sense called proprioception. Like that I am doing about another sense which I have identified called concept sense, which I have named as the seventh sense.